chat. It seems like we got a lot of people in here today. It's always nice to see. Yo, chat. I did some webcam work, so hopefully it looks better. I don't know if it does. I think I had to, like, I just adjusted some of the settings. So hopefully it looks better. Anyway, since we have like 6 people in here, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Also, I'm gonna pause the music because I need to say something. All right, last stream we had a bit of trouble. Okay, we had a bit of trouble in chat. I'm sure the people who were here and saw we had some trolls and all that. I just want to warn you guys now. If y'all do any sort of trolling, I talked to my mods. They're on lock. Insta-ban. No timeout. Insta-ban. If you start trolling, tell me to get a life, asking really inappropriate questions, you're done. You're done permanently. Permanently. Also, as you guys see in the title, reacts. For those who are just showing up and weren't here last stream, in the description, Discord, go drop y'all's reacts videos that y'all want me to react to down in the Discord. We have a whole channel for it. But with all of those said, all that shenanigans dealt with, let's go ahead. Who said that? I'm not obligated to answer that question. Let's hop into Fortnite. I haven't played Fortnite in a good minute. It's been a long time. Yo, when's the Canes takeover happening? Never. Yo, dog, if y'all like all yo. Jeez, Doomed. Can we get five tailgates, please, and 2 jugs of iced tea? That would suck. You know, telling y'all, I actually enjoy when y'all show up. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, y'all aren't like chuds, so... Chuds in the sense of, like, losers. Y'all don't play that. Alright, guys, it's been a long time since I played Fortnite. A couple months, to be honest. I have 3 return requests available. Okay. We have a little intro here. Don't really care about that. Oh my god, it's been so long I still have the Christmas theme. Alright, I don't care about the Battle Pass, low-key. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Just gonna turn this some loot. Clear. Whoa, no. How do I... Oh, there we go. Do I even have any V-Bucks? I don't. I have no V-Bucks. Where's the shop? Okay, there's a shop. Let's check the shop. What did they add new? I have a burnt... I don't want burnt peanut Sprite. What? Oh my god. It's the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm not even into this, but I remember everyone was like freaking out because they made like Pomni thick or something. I saw all the TikToks. They're like, oh my god, what the hell? Alright. Is that all they added? Nothing good. Okay. Dude, I leave, and there's still just nothing really good. Huggy Wuggy? Yeah, I know they added him. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. I'm not interested in any of this stuff. Jeez, how big is this shop? Oh yeah, I forgot they added He-Man. New songs. Yada yada. Yeah, don't care. Yo, dude, we need to change the song in our lobby. Let's just send... And I gotta snap there. Hold on. Dude, shut up. Never send me something like that again. Never send me something like that ever again. Shirtless, showing your Fortnite lobby, bro. I'm not playing with you. Letter says in the rules, no asking to play with me, by the way. So you might have to get banned. I'm just kidding. No mods, don't ban them. What? I don't even... Yo, where is the normal... Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, you have to... It's so weird how they do the battle pass now, bro. Why do they have, like, all these subsectors? Why can't I just, like... Why can't it just be its own little thing? Albrew, I love piracy. Dude. I can't say anything on that. Could get in trouble. Cajun King. I'll accept. I don't know who you are. That's okay, that's a shit. Oh my god. That's a terrible name. Alright, chat, what are we playing first? Are we playing Fortnite OG? Oh my god, they're on this season. Yo, chat, do we play Fortnite OG or do we play normal Fortnite? Or even is normal Fortnite? Buy Epic. Battle Royale. Bro, what are these? Yo, chat, what is going on? Equip a Sprite? Yo, chat, what do we pick? What do we pick? What Sprite do we pick? A chance of propellant shield in water for your nearby squad. Yo, okay. They're all good except this dude. I think the other two, these two are good. Low-key water sprite's the move. Alright, yeah, whatever. My little pet. Sprites are... What the heck? Look at OG Pass. Alrighty, I'll look at the OG Pass. Okay, it's just a woman version of the lizard dude. I remember him. Yeah. And the pirate guy. Yeah, nothing really interesting. Fire is best right now. I don't really think that matters. I mean, because this dude just, I mean, he gives me shield, so whatever. All right. Chat, do we... It's weird. Low-key, I think I'm going to do Fortnite OG. I don't want to play... We're going to warm up with Fortnite OG because I just want to play ranked, honestly. I want to play build. Solo. Let's get it. We're back. Y'all all picked fire? Jeez. Chat. Ah. Oh dear. Finding server. We're back. We are back. Dude, oh my god, this season, I remember... My brother Jameson remembers. They had... Oh my god, the burnt peanut Sprite. That's what you were talking about? I thought you were talking about, like, a Sprite, like, in, like... I don't know why I thought, like a Sprite, like a video game Sprite. I was like, what are you talking about? Anyways, Jameson probably remembers... I remember getting back from wrestling practice, and it was this season, and I remember begging my parents to let us play, because we couldn't play on the weekdays. And so I remember begging our parents to let us play. And they did. Because it was like the first day of the season or whatever. And they allowed us. And like Season 7's Battle Pass got you Season 8's Battle Pass as well, I think. Fact check me. Fact check me on that. Yo, honestly... Thought of the drink. I'll blame you on that one. Alright. We're in. It's been a darn long while. Dude, we're not doing this today. We are not doing this today. We're not going high ping today. That's not happening. Oh, jeez. We're cooked. I know, right? Having a battle pass did used to be rare. Alright, honestly, since I haven't been here in a while, Sunny Steps. Let's get it. Yo, dude, I genuinely thought that it would have been, a late, like, Season X or something. I must not have been going... Oh my god, bro! Yo, we're having ping issues again. Oh. I totally didn't drop. I totally didn't deploy my glider. Yo, our ping's cooked. Our ping's cooked. Look, it's lagging our stream! Oh, jeez. Yo, Fortnite always sucked. Oh my god, I'm not even paying attention. Alright. Fortnite low-key kind of always sucked with when it came to all ping and all that, all those issues. I swear, anytime I play Fortnite, it's either high ping or like dookie butt like stream quality. But I think it's holding up. Actually, as long as first chest back and we got the pump. We were about to fall off the mountain and die. Whoa, okay, we're please don't tell me I have evil Fortnite. I'm gonna stream snipe you again. Good luck. I recently acquired fabric paint so I could draw my own designs on my clothes. That's gnarly. I don't know why you would do that. Just personally. But hey, you do you. You do you. Because I'm low-key, I'm like a fashion guy. So like I have very distinct shirts. Dude, I actually have this My Dress Up Darling shirt with Marin Kitagawa on the back. It's like my favorite shirt. It's my favorite shirt ever. Alright. We are rocking. We are... What? Is it T? Is my inventory T? Okay, it is. Yo, I forgot what my... Dude, I know Gold Spaz first chest is low-key legendary. Low-key legendary? Chat, and also, the thing is... I need to stop saying chat so much. The thing is that Fortnite was like my OG rage game, bro. I would raid, like, so maybe that can reignite my inner rage. Remember the days when I would just start the OGs remember. I would just start slamming the desk and just yell. The reason I don't really do that much anymore is because my parents, I kind of feel bad. It's like I'm closer to my parents' room. And so it's like just screaming while like they can probably hear me. You know, not the best. Not the best. Where's my Sprite? Is my Sprite like in me? Pause. Whoa. Probably shouldn't have played Build's first game. Back on. Maybe they gave me bots first game. Who knows? I need some minis, dude. Why isn't there that many minis? You know what's hilarious, dude? Bro, my view count fluctuates so much. Like, I was just at 12 viewers and dropped down to 5. Oh, great, someone's here. Alrighty, let's go away. Let's go far, far away. It's only in regular... Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. I mean, that's why OG's better. You know, would y'all rather, like, Fortnite have no updates? I'm gonna grab this one. Yo, chat, what if, like, Fortnite never updated? Oof. Great. This is fantastic. I have no mats as well. Ah! Oh my god, dude! If he didn't take those... How is he at 175 health? Chat, this is gonna be a rough day. Oh dear. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. Oh dear. Hey, we always have these in the chamber, the clutch glasses. Just have the clutch glasses. I'm not gonna equip those. I'm still giggling in the fact that Pommy and Jax are in Fortnite now. Yeah, I know. Also, no one likes Jax. Jax is... Anytime I see a TikTok clip, it's like so corny. Oh my god. I don't think the show's bad. Like, it's not bad. Heard the ending sucked though. But whatever. Anyways, can we find a new match? Can we find a new match? I totally should. Dude, me and my prom, I would have won that fight. Oh, jeez. Well, let's watch this, dude. And how's there so much good loot? There's a lot of good loot. Yo, y'all think that Fortnite's hit a ceiling? Like a skill cap? Like to where like people just can't get any better anymore? I don't know. There's a possibility. There's a possibility. Dude, I was looking... Oh, new skin. I was looking at my requirements for monetization, right? And it says I need like 500 subs or whatever for like the first stage. And I was like, ooh, okay, we're getting close, right? And it said I need 3,000 hours of watch time. And it said I only had 300. And I was just like, oh, cooked, bro. But that's because I haven't been streaming a lot. Unfortunate. Peterbot is still at the skill cap. He's the best of all time. I see. Peterbot. I still remember when Ninja was like the guy. Like, remember when like anyone would be like, yo, Ninja. You're like Ninja. That was like, oh my god. If someone compared you to Ninja, you were super good. You know, I kind of wish I could go back in time with my current like skills and just play like OG Fortnite. How do you think an OG Fortnite player would react to like modern day builds after the slow build update and all that? Like, could they remove slow build? Start, because I remember when like cranking 90s was new. I remember when like cranking 90s was a new thing, and people thought it was the craziest thing ever. Seeing someone crank 90s. All right, we're gonna be in contention here. Okay, poo first weapon, not a bad first weapon. Oh great, oh great, oh great. I just have dookie butt aim. Okay, I haven't been playing too much, to be honest, like anything. So my aim's gonna be off. Okay, so cut me some slack. I also need to remember to get mats, because mats are important. Peterbot incident, oof. Look, I'm never gonna have an incident like that. I'm not a racist pig. Feel me? Can't get who's on chat for that. W in chat. Can I get W in chat for that? Green Spark, not racist, confirmed. Oh my god! Okay. Mantle. There we go. some bum down here we gotta kill. Is he still in this house? Who knows? I didn't hear him leave, so I think he's... Oh, that was an accident. Chest. Okay, that just... I hate when it does that. I hate when it does that. When you try and get something out of your inventory, check for traps. So I'm super proud of that. Alright. If you could crank nice, you're basically got, yeah, dude, for real. You like just instantly build a fortification for yourself. People would, your name would be, like, if someone said your name, shh, oh, don't say that. Don't say his name. Okay, I think someone's over here. Sounds like a bot based on the way that they're breaking stuff, but can never be too sure. Alright, maybe it was a bot, I think, or a really bad player. You genuinely never know, to be honest. Because I did see someone, like, it's either a bot or someone's girlfriend or someone's dad. You know, it's like one of the three. I mean, because, dude, even the youth is pretty good. Like, wait, yo, anyone know if P-Man Sports got any better? Did he get any better at Fortnite? Has anyone played with him recently? I know some of y'all in chat might play with him. After the World Cup, the skill cap went through the roof. You know, for a second, I thought you were talking about the, like, soccer World Cup, and I was like, what is he talking about? Is that, like, the Booga World Cup? That World Cup? Because I know the Booga World Cup, like, Booga was, like, crazy. That was another person. When Booga. I should pirate more Pokemon games on my phone. Yes, phone. Yeah, someone in chat was doing that. It's actually not that crazy. Pirating games is actually quite simple, to be honest. A lot of people are pirating the new Tomodachi Life game. Which I still check on occasionally. Still happily married to Marin Kitagawa. Everyone knows this. Booga Mike from 5 and Below. Well, I've never watched Booga, so I wouldn't know. I actually don't even watch streamers too often. I literally will watch Joe Bart. I watch his videos and I've actually watched almost every single video that Joe Bart's made, by the way. Like, ooh, wait, do I keep the med kit or the minis? I want the sniper. Even though I'm probably not going to use it. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to get rid of the sniper. Oh yes, I should pirate the new Tomodachi. Sup, Breath? How we doing today? We doing well. Oh, jeez. No, he sold a mic, keyboard, and mouse. Oh. Capiche. Alright. Watching streams is kind of impressive. You gotta have a good attention span. Yeah, y'all guys say that and y'all are all, like, tuned in on my stream. But since it's me, you know, it's... Also, okay, I think there is a difference. It's a lot easier to watch smaller streamers. Let me say that. I have watched smaller streamers. Like, they have this one, streamer on Twitch who plays Overwatch, Squeako. I've watched her streams before, but that's because, like, she interacts with chat. That's one of the things. It's like when, like, they interact with chat, it makes it more, like, fun. I feel like when people are big and there's just people in chat just, like, typing stuff that will most of the time not get seen. Hey, I aspired though to one day kind of be like when like they're reading donos or something. Just looking, dude. Oh my god, that's something I just realized. Dude, I need a side monitor. I need a second monitor so bad. Like, I need a vert monitor. But Joe Bart is really interesting though because he takes on philosophy because he has a degree in it. I agree. I love Joe Bart so much. People call me a clone of him. But it's not that okay, listen, whenever I kind of act like him, it's literally, I'm not deliberately being like that. It's kind of like immersion. It's kind of like immersion. I watch him so much that my brain just automatically will just try to do stuff like him. See, this is where it would be really nice to have a freaking sniper. See, it would be very nice to have a sniper there. He has a philosophy channel. Yeah, for real. Dude, well, I'm actually taking a philosophy elective in college. I thought it would be super fun, just as a little elective, because of how much Joe Bart actually enjoyed it. And also, I like watching his philosophy. I think philosophy is just a really good thing to, like, have knowledge on. Oh, great, are we seriously doing this? Are we doing this right now? Dude, I don't know where he is. Oh my god. Just get down. Please don't shoot me. Come on. Come on, let me break it. Let me break it. Yes, got him. Ah! Crap, he already came down. Oh, he's running out of mats. He's running out of mats. I'm sorry if I'm not reading chat. I'm sorry I'm not reading chat. I'm like so freaking locked right now. Where did we go? Son! I don't know where he went. I gotta run. He's probably waiting for that though. Chat, that's how we do it, son. Let's go. Chat. Dubs in the chat, guys. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for that one. Here's just had Victor. Nice. Socrates, Plato, Green Spark, and Aristotle. Yeah, for real, bro. That's gonna be me. I'm actually taking for my 2 electives. I'm taking philosophy and psychology. So we're having a lot of thinking. We're going to be studying a lot of thoughts. Alrighty. Even though that wasn't even that hard of a fight, to be honest. Some of y'all in chat probably looking and being like, yo, that was low-key easy. That dude was like a bot. That dude sucked at Fortnite. I'm looking way better than him. Well, okay. Good for you, because I just got back, so I'm happy to get any kill I can. Dude, you know, the thing is, oh my god. Killed the towers. Dude, I still get nervous in, like, endgame of Fortnite. Being so for real. Like, I never got past that. The Fortnite endgame nerves. Y'all remember, like, getting that, though? Like, back in the Fortnite Prime Fort? Nice. Crap, I'm cooked. I'm cooked! Ah, dude, I literally could have killed him. I'm such an idiot. Jeez, bro. I could have won that if I didn't get jittery. Dude, I overhyped that. Oh my god, my light went out. Please. Come on. Turn on. Ah. Stay on, please. No, why are you doing that? Why are you turning different colors? Stop! Sorry, guys. Oh, dude, oh. That's it. All the lights are out. Where's the outlet? Oh my god, why is this different colors now? Why is it blinking? Oh my god, dude, I'm about to just turn off this light. Oh my god. Okay, whatever, I'm turning it off. Off it goes. No! My monitor! Hello? 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 No! Dude, this is literally taking me off. Ah! Yo, why is my monitor off? Okay, I think we're back. Chat? Are we good? Dude, I turned my phone off by accident. Jeez. Okay, we're fine. We're back. Lighting's a little messed up, but we're chill. Oh, jeez. Dude, my god, my lat is cramping, dude. I hate lat cramps. I get them all the time. Dude, I need to drink more water. Chat, I'm fine. Dude, no. So I have like this little like outlet extender that's like kind of loose in my wall. And so where my lights up here are plugged in and this light right here is supposed to be plugged in, it was like all wonky. And when I unplugged it, dude, I could have won that. I could have won that match. That was... But I like... Dude, I know how to hydrate. I'm not even dehydrated, bro. It's a Buns emote, dude. This isn't Buns emote. Yo, chat, when are they actually have like a more Yeet... When's the Yeet collab with Fortnite? Dude, okay, I'm going back to lobby. When's the Yeet collab with Fortnite? I know he has one emote. Alright, chat, I'm going to get some water. Count me down. Go and get some water. Count me down. Chat, I'm back. Alright. Water acquired. Water. Hydration drink. Electrolyte water. Acquired. No! I didn't want to equip that! Where is my... 1 minute and 4 seconds? Oof. I don't want to randomize my skins. Skin me rockin'. Miku! We're going OG Miku for this. Alright. Starting. Chat, you want to see my, I got a Miku figure from Japan. Not figure. Well, I did get a figure. Well, I didn't get a Miku figure. Dude, look at my plushie. Hello Miku plushie. I also got figures. I'm gonna showcase them while we load in. I got this one. Chevrolet Grand. From Uma Musume. I got this big Marin Kitagawa one. I got this other Marin Kitagawa one. Type. Put it back. Go back. There we go. Boom. Tongue Sahar! Tongue Sahar! Alright. My god, I remember it's such good emotes, jeez. It's such W emotes. Dude, all those losers, the other streamer told me to get a job when I literally have like $1,600 worth of like manga and figures behind me. I calculated it. That's about how much I have. Not an exact number, but something around there. Anyways. I'm talking about my figures. Even that's the only reason I got a job. Actually, that's not the only reason. I got a job slightly because I also need... My dad got mad at me. Just didn't actually have a job. But... paychecks be flying in. Dude, my sleep schedule is actually slowly returning to normal. It's such a W. W's in the chat for that. Like, low-key. Oh, no! Okay, we're safe. Dude. Last night, I went to bed at 1 a.m. Progress. Slide through the water. Let me in! It's only one. It's only triple T. I think. Wait, chat. Is someone inform me? Is triple T the only Italian brain rot that got added? Or is there others? To be honest, I almost just shot my pet. Triple T kind of grew on me. He's not that bad. Triple T, we popped the AI bubble. Triple T? I'll always be tongue Sahir. Triple T! Now Triple T! Y'all, you guys know that video? The famous meme? No, I'm kidding, it's not a famous meme. We popped the AI bubble. I miss so many Fortnite. I don't want to talk to people at work, and I don't want to work at work. Yeah, dude, I don't want to talk to people at work. I'm one of those people where if someone talks to me, I'll talk. Look, I'm one of those people who I'm pretty good at managing a conversation if someone else starts it. Like, Am I a bit cautious? Am I a bit nervous? Sure. But I'll never walk up to someone and start a conversation. Ever. You'll never catch me doing that. Sometimes people in drive-thru low-key want to have like a little conversation, like buddy, and I'm like thinking to myself, like, dude, please, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I just kind of like smile and like laugh and nod. You know? Yeah. Congrats. I mean, some dude was like talking about his brakes, and I was like, "Oh, cool, bro. Nice one." I'm just in the inside. I'm thinking, whew. Yo, please, I can't keep this conversation up. W Mantle. Okay, good blunderbuss. Is that blunderbuss? No, it's flint knock. Flint knock. Yo, chat, I got another Fern video today and another body cam video because those are like the only videos I really think. Holy whiff. I tried doing a little clip there, but that obviously fell a bit short. I have another Fern and body cam video. Those are like the only types of videos I know that would be good. So guys, please, in the Reacts page on the Discord link in the description. If it doesn't work, please let me know. I'll update it. Should work. Join the Discord, go to the Reacts, and put down the videos that you want me to react to. I'll have my mods. Review them, make sure they're not like something devious. Make sure, and don't make it just some random like, please don't make it like personal videos you want me to react to. Like YouTube videos, like reaction videos. Please and thank you. But we only got 2 videos today. I think the Burn video, something about China. It's something about China. So it's a lot more interesting than last Fern video. It's one of the darker ones. The dark ones. Whoa. Whoops. How do I get in? Left control. Miku Cannon. You should react to Reckless Ben's Lego scandal video. Or I'm not doing another Lego scan. Chat, what do I do? What do I do from here? Yo, wait, is that water? Yo, is that water shallow enough? One way to find out. We're done. That water indeed was too shallow. That water indeed was too shallow. Yeah, that was just an unfortunate event. Low-key. I mean, nothing I could really do there. L. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. It would have worked, and no, it wouldn't have worked. Hey, I mean, dang, dude, look at all my emotes, brah. I have tons of. Where's the yeet emote? Yeah, yeet emote. Shit, I did break Miku's legs, for real. What are y'all's thoughts on Yeet's new Minion song? He dropped another one. Just like Rich Minion. Tight. Okay. Fatal Fields. I just remember that video where they had that like that it was like that Fortnite creepypasta video, and it was like and his pickaxe was a bloody sickle with gore dripping off of it, and his back bling was an aborted fetus. Was it Haunted Hills was... I'm not gonna say that. Never mind, I will. He said Haunted Hills was Rapist Thrills. I didn't make that up, by the way. TLDR, didn't make that up. That's a video. It's a meme. I don't. What did he rename the other ones? What did he rename the other locations? There's some pretty devious names. When he says aborted fetus back bling, you can hear him like giggle. It's actually, it's pretty funny. He breaks character. Oh jeez. Okay, let's lock in. Dude, stop with the bro what with exclamation mark. You know what I'm talking about. Stop acting like a bot. No way you've never heard that one. No way you've never heard that audio. Hold on. No way you've never heard that audio. Hold on. No. Reading. No way. Where is it? Hold on. Right. EP pasta meme.
Is it
this?
Was laid out the same, but
is this?
Were named differently and were more sinister aesthetically. I was rather shocked by some of the names. Instead of Risky Reels, it was called Rapist Thrills. Dusty Divot was named Bloody Wound. Pleasant Park was renamed Agony Avenue, and Greasy Grove was renamed Disembowel Drive. I won't list the other places, but you get the idea. The water in the game was of course blood, according to DG. He said that the skins were very disturbing. He said he found one that went perfectly with his name, Dr. Gruesome 666. He said the skin was called Abortionist. He said he looked like a zombie with a ripped bloody smock on it. The pickaxe was a huge rusty bloody scalpel with chunks of gore dripping off of it, and his back bling was an aborted fetus. The glider that went with the set was a trio of babies stitched up like the Human Centipede movie with baby crying sound effects.
Oh my god, I haven't read.
He said his favorite emote was his skin masturbating until
Oh my god, I haven't. Oh my god, I didn't know it was that. Oh, whoa. I'm sorry, chat. I literally, after the aborted fetus part, I didn't know what else he said. Oh my god, I've never actually listened to it full. Oh my god. Alright. Jeez, that's... I didn't know they were lined up like the Human Centipede. That was pre-AI. Someone thought of that. What? Dude, that is... I didn't know what was... That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Oh, jeez. Dude, that reminds me of like Mr. Top 5. I used to actually watch Mr. Top 5. Mr. Top 5 and Nixter V were like the same dude. Oh my god, Momo's in Fortnite. Momo's in Fortnite. P-Man Sports blasting that on his living room TV. Dude, that would be terrible. Oh my god. P, what are you watching? I'm watching Liam stream! That would be terrible. Wait, did I turn the audio back down? I just still that now. It's fine. Dusty Divot was named Bloody Wound. We're gonna move past that. We're gonna move past that one. We're gonna move past that one. All right. Well, I mean, let's lock in. I guess. Chat, are we? Why does my phone resort to 720p? Is that just me? Is that just my phone? Why does my YouTube always do that? Like, go to 1440p, bro. Alright, let's go. I don't even have a shotgun. I don't even have a shotgun. We're doomed. It's over. It's over for everyone in this country. Dude, we need to do like a horror oh. Dude, someday we gotta do like a scary day. Just play like horror games and like react to like scary videos. You don't, but you never do ghost stories. You don't do ghost stories. The scariest videos, I'll put y'all on. The scariest videos are like home intrusion videos. Those are scary. Or like people on like bath salts. Or like true like murder stories. Those are scary. Cause like that's stuff that could actually happen. Like more realistic. Someone breaking into your house. It's always like the home videos too, like on the phone, like recorded on the phone. Some police body cam videos are scary. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them are most of them are funny, but there's some scary ones to be honest. Like I mean, okay, maybe I wouldn't say scary, more like unsettling. There's like unsettling ones. Oh my god! Y'all get what I mean. We got some builds here. Oh! Get a little sniper action here. Put a little shot whiz past. Where from? No one knows. I really don't want to stay still. One headshot's all it takes, you know? Dude, my room, this room echoes, my old room I feel like didn't echo as much. This room echoes a lot more. And I sound louder to myself when I, like, yell. Alright, well, we're passing shifty shots. Yo, no, Bloody Wound. We've passed Bloody Wound, guys. Bloody Wound is far past us. Dude, I swear that video keeps going popping back in my head. Now, remember like the old dude, the Minecraft creepypastas? It would genuinely make you like crap your pants, bro. Back in the day. Shadow Bomb. Yeah, dude, I still don't have a shotgun. Okay, we're gonna pick this one up. Shadow Bomb, go. Okay, that's what a Shadow Bomb does. I thought it was like Shadow Clones. Shadow Clone Jutsu type moves, but I guess not. I guess not. That's a better shotgun. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. All right. Dude, there's nothing interesting going on. There's nothing. Dude, how have I not found a single person? I have. Oh, okay. Speak of the David. Literally spoke it into existence. What is he doing? Fucking idiot, dude. Oh yeah, let's give up our high ground. Turned you into a shadow. Huh. Who would have guessed? Obviously, I couldn't have guessed. I thought it was shadow cloned you too, but well, anime brain me, I guess. Oh my god, I forgot the mats go up to 99. Isn't that crazy? Oh, there's 11 people left. Chat, we could very much win this game. Knowing me though, we're selling. I always sell on everything. Looks like someone fell to their death here. Oh. 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 29. Okay. We're advancing. Boom. Another bot. Taken out. Gonzo. Yeah, for real. Don't jinx it. I mean, that's what I'm known for, though, you know? We jinxing stuff all the time. 5 people left. To become the camping master. Do I camp hard camp? Dude, I need to clean my mouse. Dude, y'all ever get, like, dude, sometimes, like, my sweat accumulates on my mouse. Like, there's, like, this, like, gray matter that's, like, my sweat. When it dries on my... Insane. Alright, chat, are we aggressive or do we play it safe? Loki, I want... Oh, dude, what is that? I'm playing evil Fortnite! What is that shot? I got, like, stuck on the rock. I got stuck on the rock, and... That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I'm mad. I'm mad now. Alright, we're hopping on Fortnite. We're hopping off. Andy jinxed it. Yep. Evil Fortnite, chat. Evil Fortnite. Alright. Oop. Wrong one. Wrong one. Hold on. Hopping on Fortnite. Hopping off Fortnite. It's been an hour. We're gonna go right into reacts. Y'all want Fern video or y'all want Fern video or Fox? Oh, it's not Foxy. What am I still saying? Or body cam video first. What's the verdict, chat? Dude, I'm at 339 public watch hours. Oh, jeez. Fern, got it. Hold on, did anyone post anything in the... No. Oh, yep, we got something. I'll get my mods to review that another time. Next React stream. Fern. I don't know if you guys... Yeah, I know. Okay, never mind. A lot of you guys. Yeah, wait, that's a gold video. Mall predator arrested after inappropriate activity in bathroom. Yo, we are saving. We're watching that too. We're watching that too. We got 3 videos for today. We got 3 reacts videos for today. I hadn't, dude. Gold. All right, first video. We have inside China's torture chambers for teens. I just realized that my second React video is an hour and 18 minutes. We're probably going to just skip through that video and not watch it all the way through. But we also have a different video that we're going to watch. All right. 26 minutes and 45 seconds. We got Fern. We're going to turn it up a bit for you guys. Here we go. There's a disclaimer for all of you For all of you. Here we go.
A crisp morning in February 2013. A teenager from northern China wakes up to fervent rapping on his door. Let's call him Doug.
This
Doug
doesn't sound
is in
like
his
Fern.
final
Who
year
is
of high
this?
school.
So previous night, me and my parents will have a pretty big fight.
They'd had the same fight a million times
Yo,
already.
Kate, throw that
About what
in,
university Doug was going to go to and what career option he was going to pursue.
Kate, throw that in the
About
Discord.
why he was more interested in drumming than in studying. It was heated and everyone went to bed angry. But even when Doug's parents are angry, they don't ever knock this way. Blurry-eyed, he opens the door and sees two strange men dressed in ordinary clothes.
They claim they are police. They're saying, okay, do you know this person? Blah, 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 which is a name I never heard of. He said he is in trouble. He got picked up yesterday. And he said, you are his culprit, like a partner in crimes. And they said I was required to go with them to assist in some investigation.
Doug has no idea what they're talking about. He's starting to panic a little because he's used the VPN to access YouTube to watch drumming tutorials. They take him to their car. Doug is surprised they're driving a regular Jeep, not an official police car. The men explain that they did this on purpose to save him the embarrassment of being seen being taken away by the police. So Doug gets in the car, but when they start driving, they go right past the local police station. 30 minutes later, and
you guys have all watched this video before? Alright, hold on, let me scan it. Oh, wait, I might have watched this too. Chat, I think we've all watched this. I think we've all watched this video. Of course, the React video I choose, everyone's watched. Let's choose a different one. Or John, choose a different Fern video. Newer one. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go with... I'm trying to think of one that... I think I've already watched it. The beginning looked too familiar. We're gonna have to switch it. We're gonna switch it up, alright? I know it's a bit, I'm trying to look. I've already seen that one. Are you seeing? I think so too. I think Joe Part watched that video. I'm trying to look for... Like, see, some of these look good, but then I'm like, dude, like, I look at one and it's like, oh, this one looks interesting. And it's like, oh, Joe Butt reacted to this one. All right, let's do this one. This one doesn't look familiar. The Hunt for America's Smartest Killer. Fern. This one looks interesting. We're gonna watch this one. Hopefully this is like sounds like Fern. To be honest, I didn't like the other dude's voice. All right, let's go.
My motive for doing what I am going to do
is Fern.
is
Sir
simply
Goat.
personal revenge. I do not expect to accomplish anything by it.
Lincoln, Montana, 1996. This cabin is the chosen home of Theodore J. Kaczynski, more commonly known as the Unabomber.
No,
He's long been feared as
Not Ted
America's
Bundy.
smartest criminal, a serial bomber who's killed and wounded targets across the country with no clear connection. For 17 years,
Oh, it's
he's
the
eluded the
Unabomber.
FBI. It's the largest, most expensive manhunt in the Bureau's history. He's the evil genius they simply can't catch. Likely history's most intellectual serial killer. He's terrorized the nation, instilling fear in Americans about opening their mail and getting on planes. And he did it all from his cabin. Here is where he built his bombs, where he wrote his manifesto, and where he evaded capture for nearly 2 decades. It's where he turned from off-the-grid recluse to world-famous murderer. This cabin contains all the evidence the FBI will need to convict him. It's located deep in the Montana wilderness. Back in 1969, Ted moved here from California, where he left behind.
Yo, low-key, how do, like, killers and stuff with, like, these secret hideouts, how are they not, like, scared? Well, I guess they're, like, psychopaths and sociopaths. Do they even feel fear? Like, cause, walking in, like, at night, just through the woods, just treading through the woods. Like, dude, I feel like that would, like, that'd be scary for anyone, no?
A shining career as a math professor at UC Berkeley. He wanted to get closer to nature and far, far away from everyone who pisses him off, which is most people. He built this cabin with his brother back when Ted still talked to him. It's got no electricity, no plumbing, just a wood stove, a bed, and a whole lot of books. Right now, Ted is building another bomb.
Yeah, for real, all
crafted,
risk, no
and he's
reward.
continuously improving his technique. Every year, they become more lethal. In fact, he's got another one under his bed, wrapped and ready to go. But he won't get a chance to send it, because despite his intellect, he made some pretty dumb mistakes.
Dude, how easy do you think it was able... Oh my god, stutter. How easy do you think it was to get away with, like, murder? Like, back in the day, before they had, like, cameras? Or, like, all that, like, like, fingerprints and, like, DNA scanning and all that. Dude, how easy must it have been? Like, back in, like, the medieval times, you could literally probably have, like, a face covering, just be walking down the street, bump into someone, shank them, and just walk, like, take a cut a corner into, like, a side passageway, or like an alleyway, or something. I feel like most psychopaths would just be apathetic, right? Though, right? I mean, I don't know. I feel like they would still have, like, a human instinct fear of walking through the dark in the woods. I mean, even, like wilderness, like, a bear's coming and mauling the hell out of you, you know? All you do is just shave your mustache, dude, for real. Gnarly intro going on here for the Unabomber. So would he just, like, drop packages off at people's houses, and when they opened it, it would just blow up? Low-key scary. I would never open a package that wasn't. I would never open a package that wasn't sent to me, to be honest.
This video is largely based on these 2 books.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Joe Bart did react to this video, but this is, like, one of the ones I didn't watch. Oh my goodness. Crazy. I know this guy.
We attribute the social
I know him from the
of modern society
thumbnail.
to the fact that society requires people to live under conditions radically different from those under which the human race evolved.
I don't know why I never watched it, to be honest.
Born in 1942, Ted grows up in a pretty average family in the suburbs of Chicago. They're working-class Polish Americans. His parents are politically progressive, bookish and intellectual, and really into the outdoors.
You blow up even before you can
They're
say
strict but loving.
kaboom.
At least, that's how they remember
Just
it.
black.
It becomes obvious at a young age that Ted is exceptionally gifted, so his parents push him to succeed. He skips 2 grades and easily aces every class. He's a pretty normal kid for someone with an IQ of 168. Sure,
168.
Ted is quiet, shy around girls, and
Holy.
arrogant, but he has a core circle of friends and plenty of hobbies. Like his parents and brother, he loves
Yo,
playing-
that's why he low-key, they unexpected, like, killers like that are unexpected. Totally normal person. Totally normal person. Normal parents. Like, how do, he wasn't even, he didn't even become a killer due to circumstance. I mean, I don't know if we're going to find out in this video, but, like, he just decided, like, just the yearning to kill, I guess. I don't, like, that's crazy. How some people are just, like that, you know? Like, he had, like, friends, so he wasn't, like, alone and, like, was seeking revenge on society or something. Like, I guess we'll find out his motive in the video.
music, reading, and camping. People like Ted. They'll later remember him as a sensitive, respectful kid.
See? It's like,
All that starts to change when Ted enrolls at Harvard University at just 16 years old. Like many college freshmen, Ted struggles to adjust. Here, he no longer feels like the smartest person in every room. And as a working-class kid thrown into the world of America's elite, he's a fish out of water. Other students and even faculty mock his shabby clothes and blue-collar background. He's deeply bothered by their snobbery, pain that will follow him through.
I stand corrected. Okay, but seriously, how you're gonna skip a couple grades, people make fun of you a little bit, yada yada. So you're gonna just go drop packages off at people's porches to where it, like, just blow people up? Like that never, like, what?
Life.
Do you support Israel and the Jewish people?
Whoa! Whoa!
He's also just really young.
What an ad! Jesus.
Younger than almost everyone else on campus. As an adult, Ted will write his mother furious letters about this. He demands apologies for pushing him out of the house before he was ready. Ted becomes depressed, and his grades suffer. His classmates describe him as a total loner, moody, rude, and virtually mute. He's that guy on the dorm floor who only leaves his room to go to class, who ignores everyone else, who slams doors. There's a stench of...
Yeah, that's gonna be me in college. That's gonna be me in college, bro.
rotting food wafting from his room.
All I'm gonna do, go to class, work, and gym. Just gonna hard camp my room.
Ted doesn't know it yet, but his withdrawn and alienated demeanor has caught the eye of a psychology professor. Dr. Henry A. Murray is very famous, with an on-campus research center named after him. He's basically a god in the social sciences. Murray is looking out for particular types of students, those who will make excellent guinea pigs for an experiment. His final, most elaborate experiment. The capstone of a long and illustrious career. It also happens to be a CIA-funded project designed to cause extreme distress and...
What? That is a crazy turn. So this dude's professor was doing an experiment and was just working with the CIA.
break down the subject's sense of self.
No way. Oh my god, wait, this guy, oh my god, is he gonna be a subject of MK Ultra? Okay, that makes sense. Honestly, okay, forget what I said. Completely makes sense. Dude, it completely makes sense how he turned out. If he was a test subject in MK Ultra, totally makes sense.
Clearly, we are in a position to do a great deal of damage, and it does appear that the FBI is not going to catch us anytime soon. The FBI is a joke.
It's the 1970s in San Francisco. The city is a hotbed.
I just want to TLDR, I just realized, dude, I said that. It makes sense. Does not justify what he did. Just want to say that. What is MK Ultra? Basically, just a bunch of like psychological tests that the CIA did. I forgot the time for it. I think it might have been the 80s, maybe a bit earlier. They just were trying to work on brainwashing and like mind control and all that type of stuff.
Of anti-government activity. There's outrage over the Vietnam War. Protest bombings are a regular occurrence. Explosions happen every week up through the mid-80s. The FBI dubs it the Belfast of North America. Radical far-left groups like the Weather Underground and the Symbionese Liberation Army claim credit for many of the bombings. So most of the cases are pretty straightforward in terms of understanding motive and perpetrator. But amidst all of this, the FBI's San Francisco bomb squad makes a shocking discovery. 12 mysterious, similarly built bombs can be linked to one elusive killer or group. They have next to nothing to go on. Just for whatever unknown reason, this string of explosives seems to target universities and airlines. Whoever is building these bombs is an expert crafter, and careful to not leave any DNA behind. Not a hair, not a fiber. They're encased in beautiful handmade wooden boxes. There are no eyewitnesses to the bombings, and no letters from organizations claiming credit. The victims appear to be scattershot of random people. The unknown perpetrator is referred to by the code Unibomb, for university and airline bomber. So far, his bombs have killed one person and injured 20 others across 5 different states. Unlucky recipients of the Unabomber's early packages include a campus security guard, a handful of graduate students and professors, a secretary, an airline executive, and passengers on a flight from Chicago to DC.
Okay, I kind of get the word like the university, but I'm not really following what the airlines have to do with it.
Some are injured quite badly.
Like why would he go after airlines specifically?
The first death is in 1985. Hugh Scruton, a guy who owned a computer store in Sacramento and was about to get married. What does he have to do with anything at all? Far away in his cabin, Ted reads about his death and chuckles to himself. He hears that the FBI offers a $25,000 reward for any information. He's flattered. The Unabomber is making waves. Not bad for the actions of one man in a 10 by 12 foot shack with no electricity, running water, or phone service. Pretty hard to imagine now. These days, connection isn't optional. It's how we get around, check in, look stuff up, call for help, all of it. That's where Saley comes.
Ad. Sorry, Fern. Skip that.
Snowshoes, maps, a homemade chair, a cot, a typewriter, and hundreds of
Did
books.
they recreate his
scraps from junkyards and jars of chemicals for making
shack?
bombs, binders and binders full of notes, all kinds of disguises for delivering the bombs, like wigs and sunglasses, and shoes with fake soles. It's crammed to the gills, but meticulously organized.
Hi, I'm JT, and I made Result Hunter.
That's crazy. He has fake soles.
At this point,
he made
the FBI
fake
has zero
soles
promising
for the
leads.
shoes.
And by the end of it all, they'll never actually find the perpetrator themselves. The bomber is always several steps ahead of them. They'll pursue thousands of dead ends, spend hundreds of thousands of taxpayer dollars, and pour countless man-hours into this case. They have no idea why he's targeting the people that he is. But the bombs are so precise, so well crafted. There's gotta be a motive, right?
Exactly.
In 1987, there's finally a break in the case. The Unabomber plants a package outside a Salt Lake City computer store, and a lady spots him.
Do you think he has something that's like computer stores? Because the guy he killed was a computer store. Like he was, I think he owned a computer store. Now he's planting it just outside some random computer store.
He's wearing a gray hoodie, sunglasses, and sporting a mustache. The police create a sketch and post it all around the country. The bombings immediately stop, and for 5 years, nobody hears anything from the Unabomber. All kinds of people call him with tips, but the leads go nowhere. The case pretty much goes cold, but the FBI know that it's only a matter of time before he'll strike again. They're sure he's using the time to perfect his bombs. And they're right. In his cabin, Ted is finessing his technique. The upcoming bombs will be a whole lot more lethal. But, as the world will soon find out, he is also busy writing. He doesn't just want his explosives to do the talking. He's crafting a manifesto.
Dude, completely avoidable, by the way. Like, if he See, like, if he could have probably been something great, which is crazy to say. Like, he probably could have gotten his degree if he just locked in. Like, if he just locked in. Some people... but... Well, see... he was a test subject at MK Ultra, though. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about that. That's so messed up. That's so messed up. They pretty much... I'm pretty sure he was. They pretty much just curated a killer.
One that claims to explain what the mysterious string of bombings is all about.
The technophiles are taking us all on an utterly reckless ride into the unknown.
Back at Harvard in 1958, the United States is experiencing huge shifts in culture. The button-up 50s are drawing to a close, and the nation becomes swept up in the space race, the civil rights movement, the sexual revolution, the environmental movement, the explosion of drug culture, and all the while, the Cold War is escalating. The American military is paranoid that communists have developed mind control drugs and brainwashing techniques.
Yeah, here we go.
And they're eager
MK Ultra
to catch up.
Honestly, it's kind of interesting. Like, here, even though I haven't done much research on it, I just kind of find it interesting. Like the CIA, like the on the low, down low type stuff. I just find it kind of interesting.
Overtly experimenting with ways to manipulate behavior. U.S. intelligence officials are especially interested in developing a perfect truth drug for interrogating enemies, and they believe LSD might be it. But they're also testing a wide range of ways that psychological manipulation could bend the will of anyone to do whatever the U.S. military wants. They've even enlisted help from the Nazi scientists who experimented on Dachau inmates with hallucinogens and interrogation methods. The military illegally smuggles these war criminals over to get their advice on brainwashing, as part of Operation Paperclip.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. The U.S. smuggled Nazi scientists to work on the drug? That's crazy.
Over the course of at least 11 years, thousands of Americans are subjected to unethical psychological experiments that include sensory deprivation, hallucinogenic drugs dosed without consent, subliminal messaging, hypnosis, electroshock therapy, and even ice pick lobotomies. And that's just the stuff we know about.
Lobotomies?
When the project becomes public knowledge in the 1970s, the CIA director orders most of the records to be destroyed. The program is codenamed MK Ultra. Many of the test subjects are vulnerable populations, like prisoners and hospital inmates, but also students. Students are prime subjects for these experiments because of their frequent contact with professors who play a big part in MK Ultra. Some of the professors know the role they play. Many don't. During the post-war period, the CIA becomes the largest employer of...
Yeah, they used ice picks for lobotomies. They would, like, shove the ice pick and just... Dude, getting lobotomized... that's like a terrible fear, bro. Oh my god. That sucks.
College professors. And the military is by far the biggest source of funding for psychological research. Professors acted as consultants and researchers for military projects.
Subliminal messaging.
They used their status to encourage their students to participate in experiments, often involving drugs like LSD. Afterwards, they reported back to the government. Harvard becomes heavily involved in Army-sponsored studies. One of the CIA's...
See, I never knew this. I never knew that Harvard was like aiding the government in that. It's crazy.
Its main man on campus is the superstar psych professor, Henry Murray. Murray is well known for his...
Dude, do I need to be cautious about my professor? My psychology professor? Do I have to watch out for him?
Studies of personality. And since the CIA's beginnings, his theories have influenced how they recruit new agents and how they interrogate suspects. When Murray and young Ted Kaczynski cross paths, Murray is at the end of his career, and he recruits Ted for his final, most elaborate experiments. They're meant to assess the effects of stress and harsh interrogation on gifted male students. Murray wants to know, what will it take to break an educated, intelligent man? The setup is simple. Ted and 21 other students are asked to write an essay about their most deep-seated beliefs. Then they're told they'll discuss their beliefs with a fellow undergrad. The experiment aims to compare the effects of stress on college men who seem psychologically healthy and well-adjusted, with students who seem alienated, pessimistic, and lacking in identity. Ted is most likely recruited for the second group, because he's showing signs of depression. Ted's personal essay stands out as the most pessimistic of them all. It suggests that he was already vulnerable before the abusive test began. He is also the youngest and the poorest in the group. The students are told this exercise is just to study different personalities. In truth, now the real experiment begins.
In Albion, no matter where you go or...
Yeah, y'all think they dose him or something?
Essays are handed to lawyers trained in manipulation, who are instructed to attack the values expressed in them. The students endure harsh interrogations in brightly lit rooms. They face calculated personal critiques designed to humiliate and erode their sense of self. All the while, electrodes monitor their stress responses. Later, they have to watch these stressful and humiliating moments on video, over and over again, for 3 years. As Murray himself described,
Yo, they get humiliated on camera, and then they have to rewatch it for 3 years. Oh no. Dude, that's like watching, like, if y'all compiled, like, my cringiest, YouTube clips and forced me to just watch it for, like, 24 hours straight. Though, low-key, I feel like my TikTok clips aren't that my clips aren't that cringe. I wouldn't consider myself that cringe.
Describes it, the tests were designed to be abusive. He's had a lifelong fascination with pain and stress and is known to have a sadistic streak. Plenty of participants will later report the experience to be deeply unpleasant, with lasting trauma. But Ted's responses are the most extreme in every category. Murray's team identifies him as the most traumatized of all. Yes, Ted Kaczynski got MKUltra'd. You can read all about it at CIA.gov. In consequence, many claim the CIA created the Unabomber. But that's an oversimplification. It's not so easy to prove how much effect the experiments had on Ted's turn to terrorism. None of the other students...
Dude, it totally had an effect. What? Dude, it totally had to have an effect, no?
Students in the experiment are known to have become killers. Some psychologists believe the experiments were stressful enough to create anger problems in Ted, or even aggravate latent schizophrenia. But other psychologists evaluate him as undeniably sane. Ted himself dismissed the idea that the tests were anything resembling psychological torture. He was very invested in being seen as psychologically healthy until the bitter end. He's taking great pains to not be painted as damaged or crazy. He wanted his murders to be understood in the context of his beliefs, not his personal history. If people saw his actions as a result of trauma or madness, it would invalidate his ideas. Ideas that formed his last year at Harvard. Ted becomes increasingly disillusioned with the industrial technological system. He comes to believe that technology is slowly destroying humanity and eroding our freedom. He's horrified by widespread psychological suffering and how industrial technology has severely damaged the planet. He's certain that it'll only get worse the more technology develops. So
let's just go bomb tons of people. Let's just go kill tons of people. That will totally, that will help. Instead of, maybe using my smarts to, like, help the world, let's just go kill tons of people to get my point across.
Anyone who helps advance technology in any way is the enemy. Scientists, engineers, business people, what Ted calls the technician class.
Ooh.
Ted starts having revenge fantasies and becomes obsessed with how society enforces obedience with psychological controls. He daydreams about breaking away from society and living off the grid. Ted graduates Harvard and goes on to get his PhD in math at the University of Michigan. He's quickly establishing himself as a brilliant mathematician and is offered a tenure track position at UC Berkeley as their youngest professor ever. His students don't like him very much, but he's publishing groundbreaking papers on boundary functions. But Ted resigns one day without warning. He tells his family that he's done with teaching math to future engineers who will advance the industrial technological system and continue destroying the planet.
I'm going to study engineering. Yikers.
Ted buys a bit of land near Lincoln, Montana, and builds a cabin with his brother. He's ready to escape the advanced technology that surrounded him at UC Berkeley. He wants to live a simpler life, far away from everyone he's ever known. And then, he starts to build his first bomb.
Unabomber
Through our
speaks.
bombings, we hope to promote social instability, an industrial society, propagate anti-industrial ideas, and give encouragement to those who hate the industrial system.
In 1993, the Unabomber strikes twice after a 6-year hiatus. 2 prominent researchers, a computer scientist and a geneticist, receive packages the size of a VHS tape. The bombs detonate upon opening.
Yeah. Let's just open a unmarked package. Let's just open an unmarked package that was left at my front door that I did not order.
And both professors are badly injured.
You tell me they didn't die? They tanked it? That's crazy.
Shortly after, the New York Times receives a typewritten letter. It claims credit for the bombs and says the public should expect more to come. In 1994 and 1995, the Unabomber succeeds in killing 2 people with his mail bombs, an advertising executive and a forestry lobbyist.
Yo, okay. So after like the first 2, we're not like, okay, let's be cautious about the packages. Let's be cautious about the packages. People are still opening unmarked packages they didn't order. Jeez.
As feared, his explosives have become notably more sophisticated. Bombings are usually accompanied with demands for money or some kind of action. What made the Unabomber so difficult to understand and to find is that his bombs never came with any requests. They seem to be built only to cause fear, injury, and death. 17 years after starting his bombing spree, the Unabomber finally makes his demands known. He writes the New York Times again, announces that he will permanently desist from terrorist activities if they publish a 56-page manifesto. The request kicks off a fierce debate within the FBI and the newspaper, to publish or not to publish. The FBI has a clear policy to not negotiate with terrorists, but they also believe he'll honor his promise and stop killing people. After all, this is what the bombs were seemingly for, to force people to pay attention to his views. Plus, they still lack leads. If the public reads the manifesto, someone might be able to identify the Unabomber, so the manifesto is published. The FBI decides it should just be the Washington Post, though, because it has fewer readers and the newspaper's stands will be easier to surveil. So they think. Interest in the Unabomber is huge. Newspaper sales hit a record high that day, with lines snaking around the block. Across the country, Americans are eager to finally read what the Unabomber has to say. The manifesto opens with an iconic line.
The Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race.
And though the manifesto is an argument that calls for dismantling industrial society, it's also, unwittingly, a self-portrait. Within its pages, the Unabomber has accidentally unmasked himself.
Everybody knows that the place to find a place is a...
So he's like an idiot. See, I feel like even smart people can get so caught up in, like, their beliefs that it can, like, lead to stupid decisions. You know?
7 years apart and very different, grew up close and loved each other very much. As adults, they had impassioned philosophical debates by mail and shared a lot of the same views. David also worried about technology's destructive effect on humanity. He'd also spent some time living off the grid in a self-made cabin.
Yo, who is the guy in chat screaming, "Where are my feet pics of Peely? I mean Banana Man." Yo, who are you? Okay.
But David was
interesting chat. Interesting chat. Interesting debut chat.
He hasn't spoken to his brother in a long time. Ted cut him out when David got married and refused to answer any of his letters. David's wife Linda, a philosophy professor, has a funny feeling about Ted, whom she never met. As the bombings stack up and some of the...
Oh yeah, okay, so in YouTube chat, it does your @. I don't know why it does that. Like, I can only see your @ of your account. I don't actually see the name of your account. I can go to your channel. J. Jonah Jameson, yeah. There we go. You got Spidey feet too, yo. Someone's got a little foot fetish in the chat.
With Ted's travels, Linda tells David, "You've got a screwy brother. Maybe he's the Unabomber." David doesn't want to hear it. Linda doesn't know Ted the way David does. He'd never kill anybody. As a kid, Ted used to cry at the thought of animals getting hurt. But when the manifesto is finally published, David avoids reading it. He doesn't want to admit the similarities. That, like the Unabomber, Ted is an excellent carpenter, and that he had a lifelong fascination with explosives, and that some of the dates match up perfectly with
He's had a lifelong fascination for explosives.
Ted's travels. David only reads it when Linda insists. His job...
I love giving people barely a cent for fee pays.
literally drops from the first few lines. The killer, like Ted, also hates
yo.
technology. As it continues, David recognizes idiosyncratic word choices.
We're talking about banana feet and on a video about the Unabomber. Interesting.
And logical arguments that Ted uses all the time. There is no escaping the truth. Ted is the Unabomber. So after some moral qualms about betraying his brother, David alerts the FBI.
Oh, is that how he gets caught? Is that how he gets caught?
They are bound to make me out to be a sickie, and to ascribe to me motives of a sordid or sick type. Many tame conformist types seem to have a powerful need to depict the enemy of society as sordid, repulsive, or sick.
Lincoln, Montana, April 1996. With the tip from David, the feds are staking out Ted's cabin.
He's playing a risky, camping out. Oh, but honestly, I couldn't see him. This is like a risk of death here. He spots him, shows buck wild and kills him. That'd be crazy. Watch me call what happens next.
The investigation is meant to be conducted quietly,
that's not gonna happen.
but they're interviewing local townspeople, trying to collect more evidence on Ted. Right now, all they have is the linguistic similarities in the manifesto and old letters from Ted that David gave the FBI. Not exactly cold, hard proof.
Cracking down
enough
on
for
him.
a search warrant, but not an arrest. Rumors start to spread around town that Ted Kaczynski, their very own angry hermit, is the Unabomber. The plan is to draw Ted out of his cabin and get inside before he can escape or destroy any evidence. But they don't know if he has it tricked out with explosives. Nobody would be surprised if he did. Ted has no idea.
Yeah, it would be kind of stupid to just barge into the cabin of the dude who's just been creating bombs. Like, I mean, you could show open that door. It could just be rigged to the brim with explosives.
Yeah, he's under surveillance. So when someone knocks and says some land surveyors need to talk, he believes them and opens the door. He wasn't expecting visitors. These days, he's busy with a dirty job. He's in the middle of rasping aluminum blocks to make powder for more bombs. He's covered from head to toe in the dust. He's rail thin because the rabbit hunting was scarce this season. Ted's hair is wild and his clothes are literally rotting off of his body. But what does he care? He's not trying to impress anyone, and he can clean up fast if he needs to blend into society. Too bad for Ted. He'll be photographed in this state, filthy, emaciated, and in severe need of a shave. The image will circulate around the globe and will not help Ted's desire to seem sane. When the feds swoop in, they find
how to make a nuclear bomb. I mean, I don't think it's that hard. Okay, yo, mods, can we time him out? Yo, yeah, some of the rules in no political talks. Can we get a little time out on that guy, mods?
40,000 pages of journals and plans, most written in code. The code is more complex than anything the FBI had ever seen, more convoluted than codes the KGB used during the Cold War. But Ted also left the key to the code in the cabin. Without it, the FBI wouldn't be able to decipher the decades of written confessions that definitively tied Ted to the bombings. They also find a bomb under the bed, ready to be mailed to an aerospace company in Dallas. Now the FBI has all the evidence they need. They lock up the cabin and take Ted to prison. He does not dispute that the journals with the confessions are his. In fact, he wrote them partially so that nobody would try to say he was crazy. Ted's family and his defense team attempt to convince the jury and the world at large
that
he's mentally
his clothes really were rotting off his body. Jeez. Just coming off.
ill.
My
They're
God.
doing anything they can to avoid the death penalty, which frustrates him. He tries to fire his lawyers and defend himself. He would rather die than allow his lawyers to plead not guilty by reason of insanity. Ted pleads guilty to his crimes and is sentenced to life in prison. Behind bars, he never stops writing. He publishes 2 books and keeps up a lively correspondence with a wide...
I never got that. You can publish books while you're in prison? That's kind of crazy. I mean, because I'm pretty sure I've heard of, like, more people who have published books and stuff while in prison. I mean, that just seems like a crazy freedom to be able to do that. Yo, what's up?
Wide array of journalists and
Dalton?
admirers.
Welcome
He also
to
finally
chat.
makes some human connections. He strikes up a friendship with Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City bomber who killed 168 people in 1995.
Bomber meetup. Yo, bomber meetup in the cafeteria. 12 p.m.
Ted and McVeigh are
This is
briefly on
not
the
something
same
I should be
prison
joking
block
about.
and find they have a lot of views in common, before McVeigh is carted off to death row.
Ooh.
Ted even finds love for the first time in his life. After a lifetime of struggling to connect with women and never going beyond a few kisses, Ted suddenly has dozens of women writing him
I mean, this guy's doing better than me. A couple kisses, dude. I've never even held a girl's hand.
romantic or salacious letters. But only one captures his heart, a school teacher he calls his lady love. They spend thousands of hours talking by mail or in visiting booths, but they are never able to touch. He writes classical music for her before she dies of lung cancer. Later, Ted also develops
cancer.
cancer. When the condition becomes advanced, he dies by suicide in June 2023 at 81 years old.
Whoa. What's that?
Oh, jeez.
This is not to be a political revolution. Its object will be to overthrow not governments, but the economic and technological basis of the present society.
In the decades since his arrest, Ted Kaczynski continues to fascinate and sometimes inspire. The manifesto's central argument is that technological advancements since the Industrial Revolution have robbed people of their freedom and well-being. These advancements are supposedly responsible for widespread psychological suffering and environmental devastation. It's a revolutionary call to dismantle industrial society altogether and warns that technology will inevitably overpower human autonomy.
I mean, I can see where he's coming from, but I feel like in hindsight, I feel like humans have always just yearned to, like, advance, you know? Like, from our earliest cavemen, like, we didn't stick with, like, being nomads. Like, once we discovered, like, agriculture, we took it and ran. And that's when, like, civilizations really started advancing and stuff. So it's just kind of like, we've always, like, you know, thought of advancing and stuff.
Many of Kaczynski's observations in the manifesto are true. Some of his predictions are prescient, and a lot of the grievances are understandable. It's not hard to find.
I'm gonna have to go now. I need to sleep. I didn't sleep last night. Bye, Green Spark. Have fun. Thank you, Albert, for joining in. It's been nice having you.
People who are also frustrated with surveillance or sad about environmental destruction. At the time of his capture, Time magazine wrote, "There's a little bit of the Unabomber in most of us." Nowadays, Ted Kaczynski continues to find admirers online, from teens on TikTok to
Yo. We got Sonic memes for the Unabomber. Supporting Unabomber. Anyone who hates the Industrial Revolution is my friend without introduction. Buddy, the thing you made that meme on is literally made because of the Industrial Revolution. Agriculture is the beginning of all civilization.
pressed about climate change, half ironically saluting Uncle Ted, to the extreme right mass murderer, Anders Breivik, who heavily quoted Kaczynski's Industrial
Uncle
Society
Ted. They
in his
called
own
him Uncle
manifesto.
Ted.
But even if most people...
Yo, the internet is full of weirdos like that. Dude, you're actually a weirdo if you admire a serial killer. I'm being so for real. Is that a hot take? I would think that's a pretty cold take. If you admire, like, I guess you could see his views, but if you can support the views, not the actions, maybe. Like, okay, if you want to be stupid enough, shame the Industrial Revolution, sure, go ahead. I mean, but if you start being like, praise Daddy Ted, then we got some issues, bro.
To find parts in the manifesto they agree with, most people are not willing to kill. Kaczynski knew that most people would be repelled by his crimes, but committed them anyway. Those who find the ideas compelling might want to check out Jacques Ellul, the thinker whose ideas most inspired the manifesto. The philosopher never advocated killing. They also should check out Ted Kaczynski's diaries. They lay bare the personal motivations that drove the Unabomber, beyond the manifesto that was polished for public consumption. Technological society really did seem to anger Ted, but Ted was also very, very angry, in general. In his diary, Ted Kaczynski writes that he was happy to kill innocent civilians. He took pleasure in causing people pain. He killed at least 9 dogs just because they barked too loud. He hated leftists. He hated doctors. He hated women. He fantasized...
Dude hated women. What?
...about killing them just for rejecting him. He fantasized about killing his neighbors just because they annoyed him, including a toddler. He condemned technology as slavery and glorified simpler times that ran on actual slavery. Kaczynski wasn't even much of an environmentalist. He made fun of them in his diaries. He littered proudly. He poached illegally. He logged unprotected.
He was a hypocrite. He was a hypocrite. We're gonna go on to like shame the Industrial Revolution for ruining the ecosystem, and you're gonna go and poach and like litter
lands. You might get the sense that he only used environmentalism as a post hoc justification for his murders. A cynic who identified ecological concerns as the most acceptable excuse for killing.
W video. W Fern. W Fern. Chat. That's W Fern. Next! I know it's late, 10:30. My time. But we're going on next. Chat.
Fans pay more.
Low key. I think we're gonna skip teen mass shooter realizes he's been captured. What do y'all think? Should we skip that one and just do mall predator arrested after inappropriate activity in bathroom? Or should we skim through? I just don't really feel like skimming through an hour-long video. What do y'all guys think? Thoughts. Finish my water. I finished my water now. Ugh. All right. I say a second vid. Mall Pride got it. I'm gonna just skip the mass shooter.
On December 30th.
All right, December 30th, 2025. Bit of a warning. I don't know what's in this video. Lock in.
2025 in Mentor, Ohio. Officers...
Of course, it's in Ohio.
...were dispatched to a mall after a boy reported that...
Are you looking at the reaction channel? Yes, I am. Well, not right now. The reaction channel is for next stream. Like, before stream, I'll look at the reaction channel, and I'll put stuff... Oh my god. We have tons of, Yo, W, honestly? Yo, you got W, these look like W videos. I'm gonna add these videos. We can do like a huge react stream someday, honestly. Dude, these look like W videos. I'm being so for real. I'm definitely gonna probably add a majority of these. We're not doing these right now. This was some part of, oh, jeez, excuse me. I set up like a lineup for the day, and we usually rock with those for the day. Those will probably be next stream or not like next reacts. I'll hit some of those up. Let's go. Mall predator arrested after inappropriate activity in bathroom.
A man had appeared to be acting suspiciously in a public restroom.
How's it going? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, hey, you're not gonna delete anything.
No.
Stop. Give me your phone. What's going on?
Nothing.
Are you trying to delete something?
No, I'm heading on my way out.
You're on your way out?
Can I record this?
I'm getting it recorded right now. What I'm telling you is, I have reasonable suspicion you're trying to delete something right now. You went to put your phone away and you're trying to put it away. Do you have an ID on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can give you my name. It's not a traffic stop, so I just legally have to give you my name, right?
Correct. You're absolutely correct. It would be it'd be easier for me to find you in the system if I have your ID.
That's fine. I just want to
Okay.
get clear on.
How about this? I'll just set your phone over here. We'll come over here. We'll talk. I'm just gonna
What it's about?
Yeah. I'm gonna ID you. Okay. Six base. I'm talking to him now.
Yo, why does he kind of have a customer service voice? Like he's talking to them. He's like, yeah, so I'm gonna ID you now. Radio on station. I got a 109. Anyways, I'm gonna ID you real quick.
Tom Lincoln. We had a call that you were standing outside the bathroom.
He's got a voice mog on the radio. He's got a voice mog on the radio.
With your camera open, and following young men into the bathroom.
Hey, yo!
And recording them. Is that true?
That's not, I've had a bit of a cold.
Okay.
Zero correlation. So, we've gotten calls that you were recording young boys in the bathroom. Yeah, I've got this cold. The cold, my phone just levitates up. And, my thumb just hits record in the bathroom. Like, just really, really unfortunate circumstance. Steam support after they find your account got hacked. Yeah, for real. That body language of I'm cooked. Dude, for real. Dude, you can just you can look at them. You can just see it in their face. Like their world, their mind's just oh my god, I'm done. I've been caught.
It may be true. A little bit, yeah.
It's a little true?
It may be true a little bit. Maybe. It's either true or it's not.
Okay. So were you trying to delete stuff just now from your phone?
No.
Because you went to put your phone away and then you took it back out, realizing that you should probably delete stuff. That sounds about right?
Well, it's a police interaction, so I can have my phone out, but...
You can, but you see how...
Yeah. Do you mind if we, talk not in the...
Sure.
That's, you can take, yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Near the entrance is fine. I'm not going to, because an accident, it's, not in the middle.
Go, please run. Please run. Please run. I want to see this dude get tackled. Just full, football truck. Hey, we got a runner. Get over here. Just hit him.
Yeah, where do you want to go?
How about, sort of that.
Six base, I have eyes on the
straight the other
collar
side.
as well. Yeah, you go over there. Let's go over there. You need weapons on you?
No.
657, I got it.
Let's go over here.
657.
I'll pat you down. We're over here.
Ah! I need YouTube Premium. Yo, guys, when I get donos, y'all better be just hitting my dono up and so I can pay for some YouTube Premium.
Got it. We're gonna go over here.
Yeah, I'm
gonna pat you down for weapons, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, go ahead and put your hands behind your back. For 1 second.
Low key, this is so. I'm not correlating it to this case, but just in general, dude, being patted down, in public, and then being detained, dude, that's gotta be so embarrassing. Dude, I was driving home from work one day, and dude, it was middle of the night, 1 a.m. No, it was later. It was 2 a.m. And I just see cops in the middle, and it's just a dude just sitting there with hands behind his back. Hilarious.
Put your hands behind your back.
He was probably drunk driving.
The cop's right there in the blue sweater.
I've actually gotten patted down before. Patted down before. My at the airport, dude, it feels so weird. You think he wants to get patted down because he to shut up. No, I've gotten patted down, dude. Dude. The groin region is the worst place to get patted down. It's just so, uncomfortable.
Eric, come over here. We'll talk. Alright, so tell me what you saw.
Alright, so we got here about 12:20, 12:30. I got my oldest right there and my youngest.
Right.
We went in the restroom. He bolted in behind my youngest.
Was he sitting
He's been hanging out right over there by the entrance.
Alright.
And I work in the DD field, so I was like, okay, what's going on? So my oldest is across, in that divide there. He's using the urinal. I walk around the corner. He's got his phone with his little dinger there, and he's 45, like at my kid.
So when you look at his phone, you could clearly see.
It looked like there was a camera app when he was walking out. I didn't see any picture, but it looked like he had a camera app.
It looked like it, or did he?
It appeared. I wasn't close enough, but you don't stand at a urinal like this, especially right next to a child. Okay, so all right, maybe that's a one-off.
I'm trying to think. Is there a partition?
No.
So he's at the urinal with the phone
on the right,
and your son is next.
He's at the second from the right. Okay,
and then you saw.
He bolted out. Just awkward behavior.
But like when you walked in, you saw it.
Yeah.
He just walked away like he wasn't urinating or nothing.
He kind of feigned like he was.
Look at him over here, the two cops. You can see him over here.
First time.
But like he had the phone in his hand.
He's just standing there angled.
Did you do like a fake shake? All right, and then your other son.
We went shopping. I said, okay, whatever. I'm uncomfortable with this. But I want to address it. But I'm like, whatever. What can you do?
Right.
So, we went shopping a couple places. Came back through.
I was gonna pause it because I was gonna say, dude, it gets worse. So they go out, whatever. There's not much you can do, and then he continues on. There's more.
Well, he was still posted there, so I asked my youngest. I go, hey, you couldn't see us because we came from this side.
Right.
So hey, go in the bathroom. Go in the bathroom for me if you would. He's like, give me an argument. No, I don't want to. Good try. And sure enough, as soon as he sees him, he bolts up, he's walking in there. My youngest goes into the stall. That's how he pees. He just likes to sit in the stall. He's just aloof in there, like, what am I doing?
So you went in then the second time.
Behind him.
And he's just standing like...
And he followed him in.
But he was just kind of like luring like...
He's just loitering at that point. He saw me, and then he feigned going like, oh. And the whole time you're using the toilet, you're going... So... You never unzipped your pants.
Wait. So he's at the urinal.
The second time, yeah.
But he's looking back.
After he saw me.
Was a phone in his hand, too?
Carried a phone in, on his little dongle or whatever.
All right.
It could be nothing, but, dude.
Can I get a... Well, you said 2 times.
He's trying so... Dude, I kind of feel this guy. Like, he's like... He doesn't want to be like... He doesn't want to be like that guy, you know? Where it's like just accusing people. So he's kind of, it could have been nothing. I mean, I don't know, dude. I would think that a guy tailing your youngest son in the bathroom with his phone out, I think he's pretty guilty.
He's gone in there.
Oh, well, yeah, he followed
the one. Well, that is very suspicious that your kid's in the stall and he's just walking around, looking around with a phone in his hand. Can I get a statement from you of everything that happened?
Sure.
When you had your phone out, what were you looking to do?
There we go. That pause, like he's thinking, what do I say? Because why would you have your phone just walk? I guess if you're scrolling on TikTok, but I've never done that. Have you ever like been so brain rotted to where you're just scrolling on TikTok and you just walk into the bathroom while scrolling? No, I always put away my phone to use the bathroom in the public. I mean, at my own house, no. I just put it down, do my business or whatever, and then go continue scrolling.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just sometimes have it out a lot. It's definitely a problem.
Okay.
The cop saying, okay. Doesn't believe him in the slightest. You know, I have it out a lot. You know, it's a problem.
I'm not trying to, like, make people be uncomfortable, and I don't want to be that person, for sure. And I'm sorry if that's the situation that happened. That's obviously never anyone's intention.
I got to be direct with you. What's the purpose of recording younger men?
I couldn't even. I couldn't say.
I couldn't say.
Can you explain? Okay. When you recorded the younger kids going into the bathroom,
dude, the cop is pretty smart. He's trying to get him. because the cop is wording it to where it's like that it happened. I'm not saying it didn't happen because it did. But like you can probably tell by the way the cop's wording it, he words it like it did happen. So it's like, even though they don't have like definitive concrete proof, they just have witness accounts. He's trying to get him to admit to it.
Were you like actually watching them like use the restrooms and the facilities?
No, like
so when we look at your phone and we look through it, what's that going to show me?
Probably what you're describing.
Which?
There we go. They got him.
Part
of other individuals.
Other individuals. Underage boys. That's what it was. Dirty predator.
Okay. Is it going to show their
possibly?
Possibly? Dude, that's a yes or no question. I would want to know that before I open the phone. I don't want it to be possibly. Oh, gotta search the phone. And it's... I may or may not see some terrible stuff. Like, tell me, dude. Just tell me. Dude, honestly, RIP to the people who have to, like, crack down on that stuff. Do they actually have to look at it? Do they have to see it? Like, how do they... Like, do they see that? That sucks, bro. Like, I feel like you would come across stuff, like, dirty stuff like that if, like, you were, like, part of the police, like, sifting through. Dude, that's gotta be, like... I mean, but that's just being a cop. You see terrible stuff. Like, you could just answer a call to a house on, like, a random Sunday, and you open the door, and someone's head just blown off, just laying in the kitchen. So, I mean, it just comes with the... Yeah, they do, Liam, because think about my sister's job. That's kind of what I was implying. Like, has your sister seen that stuff? Like, that's terrible. Also, another thing. When people like that get caught and they save, like, terabytes... I'm not saying this in a weird way. Like, how do they get that much? How terrible of a person do you... Like, okay, that sounds so wrong. Because if you think of... Dude, do we know how much, like... They'll say, like, 10 terabytes. Do people know how much... I heard someone say that you need to... That would be One Piece... The entirety of One Piece in 4K, like, 20 times. Like, no, like, 400 times. Dude, that's messed up. Why? I don't know why anyone want to go into a line of work like that. That's terrible. That's terrible. Genuinely.
Possibly.
Condolences to your sister, bro.
Gotcha.
Condolences.
How old do you think those people are?
I couldn't say.
Okay.
Are you looking at 4x4s on cars.com?
Another ad. Another day, another dollar. Or more like... Another ad. Another viewer lost. Oh my god. Yo, adpocalypse, bro. Adpocalypse. Terrible.
Gotcha. Can you open your phone and kind of look through it?
If I refuse,
I'm just asking you. I'm asking you a question.
I'm just asking what happens if I say no.
I'm just asking a question. It's a simple yes or no.
Okay, why... I just want to understand the steps involved, right?
What's your name?
Josh.
Josh.
Yes.
Can I... I ran.
I don't know if they got it.
No? They gave me a read back.
Yeah. I heard my name over his radio.
Josh.
Yeah.
Will you open your phone and allow me to look through it? Yes or no?
If I say no, what happens?
It's a yes or no question, Josh.
Back in the day, that many terabytes could fill several football fields with old data storage. Dude, yeah, for real. Dude, that just says something about, like, the world now. That much of, like, that kind of content exists. Exists. And people, like, deal it and stuff. It's messed up, bro.
Understand that, but I'd like to understand what is the next steps. I understand for you that it's obviously easier if I say yes.
Okay.
I understand I, of course, have the right to say no, but what I'd like to understand is what happens if, obviously, if I say yes, it's unlocked, you look whatever you're going to do, you see whatever you're going to see.
Okay.
If I say no, what happens next?
Okay, so Josh, I'm gonna read your Miranda rights, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning. If you cannot provide an attorney yourself, one will provide it for you. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Okay, are you willing to speak to me?
Yes.
Okay.
And then when you saw the phone, though, you saw the camera app open.
I did.
And he was standing, so he was standing like this.
Yo, I need some action! I need some action! This dude needs to, like, run. No, this guy's, like, too, like... He's probably crapping his pants, bro.
Well, I saw the camera app when he was walking out, and he was looking like he was following the tiles. I didn't see him.
But he was standing next to your son as you...
What else is terrible is that my sister has to go... Yeah, that's crazy.
Son was right. But as your son was actively
urinating, the first thing, yes.
And then you went in there just to see your son because he walked in there,
I always follow my children.
All right. Let me get a statement from you real quick.
W dad.
And then let me go talk to them and see what they got going on. And I got my boss coming here. How many other kids do you think went in the bathroom?
There was another two. They were teenage, two young adult.
But every time he went in,
Yeah, he came back in to check if I was still in there with him, and I blew my nose all of a sudden.
Wait. So while he was still in the urinal, you walked out?
When he was in the stall, my youngest.
Right.
Yeah, the first time
You walked out and then went back just to see what he would do?
No, I stayed in there. He left, and then he came back in again.
All right. So let me just
up by the bathroom.
All right. So first time your son goes in, he's next to him, phone at an angle, app on. You go through. So then you tell your other son go in there. He goes in the stall.
Why is bro complying? I mean, what else can he do? Like, realistically, what else could he do?
Just loitering like he's peeing again.
And then he saw me and he went to the urinal.
Oh, he saw you then?
He was just sitting around.
So then
in the stall. I don't know.
When did he fake like he was blowing his nose?
He came back in after my son had not come out of the stall because he was just sitting at the urinal for, a minute, doing the backwards check. And then he left. And then he still wasn't done trying, going to the bathroom in the stall.
But you never unzipped it? You didn't?
No.
You just stood at the urinal?
Obviously people don't flush all the time. It just, again, I work in social services. I'm a case manager.
Right.
And, I'm not saying it's anything. It's
well, no, that's definitely weird. Did he say anything to your son?
I didn't know this. No.
Did you ask your son if he...
I was just around the corner, but the gentleman in the blue coat.
Yeah, that's that's what you mean? Oh, yeah, totally. Run, please! Like, dude, I want to see, like, some just truck.
Did anything to you while you were peeing?
No.
No? Did anything seem off to you?
Nope.
Did you see his phone or anything in his hand?
Nope.
No?
Nothing. But then again, I was only paying attention.
Right, well,
So I wouldn't pay attention.
Well, that's what, people usually do.
Yeah.
Cool. He admit to it? All right. Easy enough. He got his phone?
We got his phone.
All right.
No, it ends like that?
All right.
No! You don't get to see what happens to the
The suspect was taken into custody and charged with felonious voyeurism in connection with the incident. The case remains open as the investigation continues.
Oh, man. It's over. Yo, I wanted to... Dude, our webcam videos are low-key been mid. That was more interesting than the last one, to be honest. I mean... Dude, we're not getting, like, action, bro. We need action. Hey, some of these... videos that have been suggested look pretty peak. So the future, it looks gnarly to come. All right, that's it for reacts, chat. That's it for reacts. Give me 1 sec. How long have we been live for? Around 2 hours and 13 minutes. All right, Loki, I think we might end stream here, guys. I was thinking I'm like playing Umusume, but to be honest, I don't feel like continuing stream on. I'm pretty tired. It's 11 p.m. for me. And I have work tomorrow. And yeah. Anyways, chat, great stream. Once again, we had no tomfoolery. We had no tomfoolery in the chat. Amazing. Love to see it. And, you know, it's pretty hype in general. Chat, what do y'all guys think? To be honest, we probably won't stream tomorrow. I've been thinking of doing it like streaming every other day, possibly. Just so I don't burn out, like y'all guys know me for. Streams have been getting a lot more viewers, but my subscriber count has not been growing. We're 16 subs away to 400. At 390 subs, I'm going to do a streaming until we hit 400 stream, which, yes, that's possibly a sleep stream. I know you guys love my sleep streams. Like, hey, yo. But, yo, who voted no on my poll for Reacts content? I'll find you. Anyways, chat, say bye to stream. Everyone say bye-bye to stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!